If you have any coin from 2005, watch this whole video. There's so many different rare coins you can look for from 2005. I'm talking pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and so on, guys, even dollar coins. First, we're gonna look at a 2005 Roosevelt dime that sold for $15 at auction. Now, this one may have sold a little while ago, so it could sell for like $30 at auction, $25, something like that now, because the coin has been broad struck, which you can see that thickness around the rim of the coin. Now, here's another broad strike taking place on a Kansas state quarter from 2005. This coin sold for around $90 at auction, so even more money there for the state quarter. Here's a broad strike taking place on the Lincoln penny from 2005. This Lincoln cent ended up selling for $587. Can you believe that? Nearly a $600 penny. Now, here is also a mint error that you can look for on just about any type of coinage. It is a clipped error. So this has double curved clips. We got a large clip there on the side of the coin. We got a small clip there down at the bottom of the coin. Oregon state quarter here ended up selling for $84 at auction because of that mint error. Here's another clip taking place, straight clip on a Roosevelt dime, 2005, sold for $156. Let's move on to the next coin here. Another straight in clip here taking place on a Minnesota state quarter. This quarter sold for $180 at auction. We also have this taking place on the Jefferson nickel coin from 2005. This is the Bison reverse design, clipped planchet. The coin sold for over $200. Don't underestimate those clipped planchets because they can sell for pretty good money sometimes. Free silver coin giveaways every Tuesday and Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time only on the Whatnot app. No catch, guys. Free silver giveaways. Plus, you get the $15 credit to spend on the Whatnot app. You can purchase any product from any seller and use your $15 credit today. Download the Whatnot app at the link in the comments below or scan the QR code on the screen. Now, here is a die break. So this is something you want to look for on just about any type of coin. Now, this is taking place on the West Virginia state quarter from 2005. You can see that extra little blob of metal on the rim of the coin. This is a die break. This coin sold for $119. We also refer to these as cuds, not just die breaks. Actually, it sold with this next coin too, Colorado state quarter. They both sold together for $119. Wait, I think all three of these did. Yes, all three of these, excuse me. Colorado state quarter and also this 2007 state quarter as well. All right, we also have die cracks that you can look for on the 2005 Jefferson nickel. So you can see it there on the back of the buffalo. Very nice die crack there. This coin ended up selling for $45 at auction. Something to always look for in your pocket change or in your coin jar or even coin rolls from the bank there. Now, here is a die crack on a 2005 S Mint mark proof Jefferson nickel. So this will be in your proof sets from 2005, and you can see it right underneath his chin coming up there from the rim of the coin. That small little die crack does add some value. This coin sold for $50 at auction. Next up is a quarter that looks a little distorted. It's not all the way round, and that's because we have a 2005 Oregon state quarter design that was struck onto an elliptical planchet. Believe it or not, this quarter sold for over $100. Here is an improperly annealed planchet. So if you're not familiar with what a planchet is, it's just a round piece of metal that is blank, and they end up striking the design onto the piece of metal to create the coin. So before this design was on it, it was just a blank planchet. Now, this is an improperly annealed planchet. That's why it looks like it's copper. This dime ended up selling for $74. Now, again, this can also happen on Jefferson nickels as well. An improperly annealed planchet on the Bison 2005 Jefferson nickel. This coin sold for $119. Here is another improperly annealed planchet, and this coin sold for $126. 2005 nickel there. Now, this one here is a little bit different. We have the Minnesota state quarter from 2005. Here on the obverse of the coin, it looks copper, and that is the inner copper layer of the coin. It is actually missing the outer clad layer. So we see the clad layer on the reverse of the coin, but not on the obverse. So this coin will weigh a little bit less because of that missing clad layer, and this quarter sold for around $90 at auction. Here's another example. This can take place on just about any type of coinage. When it comes to these clad coins, we got a California state quarter missing the clad layer on the reverse. This coin sold for $384. Not too bad for a quarter. All right, now here is a 2005 Lincoln cent. Now this penny here was struck 10% off center. Unfortunately, it does have some damage to it, but it is an off center strike. Someone was able to get it out of circulation. This coin sold for around $30 at auction. Had it been in better condition, it could have sold for a lot more money. Moving on to another off center strike on a 2005 Roosevelt dime. This coin sold for $57. Not too bad for a modern dime. Now here's a big off center strike. So this one here is struck 55% off center. This coin ended up selling for $312. Here's one of the rarest type of mint errors you can look for. So this is a double denomination where we have a 2005 Lincoln cent design that was struck onto a 2005 Roosevelt dime. So you'll see both designs of the Lincoln cent and the Roosevelt dime. This coin sold for over $1,800. You're talking nearly a $2,000 coin there. Always be on the lookout for those. Now here is a Sacagawea dollar coin design that was accidentally struck onto a Jefferson nickel planchet. So that's why the whole design is being cut off there. This coin is super valuable. This coin sold for $24,000 at auction because of that huge mistake right there, being struck onto a nickel planchet. This next coin is very interesting. So we have a state quarter design. By the way, this coin sold for $9,000. State quarter design here that was struck onto a Lincoln penny planchet. Lincoln cent planchet here, guys, a 1 cent planchet. So it is the copper planchet, a 3.1 gram copper planchet, which was prior to 1982. So to have this mistake makes you kind of wonder what is going on at the mint. $9,000 for that coin. Now here's one of my favorite coins of this video. You do not find coins like this. This is a needle in a haystack right here. Now we've seen a lot of penny designs struck onto Roosevelt dimes. Different dates. We've seen numerous different prices of them. They sell for thousands of dollars. This coin sold for $24,000 and it is super rare. We have a 2005 Jefferson nickel design that was struck onto a 2005 Lincoln cent. You can see both designs, both dates from the nickel design and the penny design. I mean, I don't know if it gets more unique and rare than this. I mean, that is incredible. I would love to have this in my collection, but man, $24,000 is a lot for a nickel. Or maybe, let's just call this nickname it the 6 cent coin. You got 6 cents, the nickel plus the penny, 24 grand, crazy. All right, now here's a penny that sold for $432 because it has a partial plating error taking place on it. I think that kind of speaks for itself. You can always look for these in coin rolls from the bank. $400 for a penny, I'll take it any day of the week. Now here's a 2005 SMS special mint set Oregon State quarter here that does have a strike through error on the obverse of the coin, and we could see that there right to the right of Washington's hair. Even going through partially going through his hair there. Yeah, right above the lettering there in God We Trust, you can see that strike through error. This coin sold for $51 at auction. Nice little find there. Here's another strike through error. So this dollar coin here was struck through debris right to the right of the date 2005. And this coin sold for $132. So get out your coin jars and check your 2005 coins. And don't forget, guys, you can get $15 off any product from any different seller on the Whatnot app. It automatically takes it off. You don't need a promo code as long as you use my link to download the Whatnot app in the comments below. We do live coin auctions over there every single week. And guess what? We give away gold, we give away silver, we give away copper, and you can hop back and forth to other people's streams and enter their gold giveaways or their gold silver giveaways. It's so fun over there, guys. Selling coins over there, giving away coins, giving away silver. It's been a blast. Don't miss it. Get over there while you can, guys, because Christmas is coming up and we're ramping up the giveaways this year. All right, so download the Whatnot app through the link in the comments below, guys. Cannot stress it enough. I'll see you guys over there on the Whatnot app, and I do answer questions and stuff over there, so if you guys got any questions, come over to the Whatnot app. And don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Feel free to check out the videos to the left of me, and until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.